Hello, so I was playing the game off camera for a few hours and I realized nothing was really changing, so I had to make a lot of farming to get to the next tier of the game, which is having the hunter guild. The hunters are not especially strong, so you might as well just use the raiders, but they have more utility and more damage potential. I also upgraded a lot of buildings, like the war room is upgraded, fully upgraded. Apparently they only go up to tier 3, which is weird. Is also up to tier 3. As you can see, you get a lot of bonuses for missions themselves. So this is the only way to upgrade your little goblins for combat. You just have to upgrade the buildings and hope you'll get the better bonuses. Yeah, I really wish to upgrade the Raider Guild, but as you can see, it costs obscene amounts of materials, even though they would get more health and also more crit chance. Also, we rescued the orc. So the story was you rescued the orc and then you go into the HinterLands, and there it says the orc was trapped in a helper camp, a slave camp for orcs, and the orcs were kept in chains by halflings. And then the huge wave of undead attacked the camp, and the halflings fled by leaving the orcs to fight with the undead. And that's what we'll be doing today. Also, I think the only way to really gain souls is to just have a lot of goblins, train them for a little bit, and then retire them. If you retire them, you get 3 points. If you dismiss them, it's only 1. And they need about 8 missions, 6, 7, 8 missions. I'm not sure how you do it or what's the actual way to have them have free souls. So if they die or get retired, they get free souls. I don't want to lose them in combat because that would be so annoying just to play with them, just to make them die. It's also very hard to control when they die, how they die, and that's why I prefer not to use it. So anyway, we can abuse the mechanic by getting the goblins killed so we don't have to build more warrens, but 5 battles is 1 soul, and over here this guy is a complete veteran, so as you can see he gets 4. I guess he's a bit older than the others. Probably the longest goblin in my party. The longest duration of a goblin in my party. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So as you can see at this point, we have to retire him. Yes, go.
They remain at the lair, telling stories of days past.
This guy is not so bad either. I guess he has a lot of body. Where is my veteran guard? Yeah, Dre Silver is the veteran guard that I will be using. War bonus. Oh. Wait a minute, so the other guy is actually a little stronger than him? Might be. At who was I looking? I don't know. As you can see, the game has some weird moments. Bell Zapper. Yeah, I really dislike the way they move this when you select someone. So you go over here, Dre Silver, and then Bell Zapper. So what is the difference? 544. 642. Well, I guess he doesn't need speed, so wow, he's actually a little better than the other one, so I might even retire that other one, keep him. Also, you need unique weapons for everyone, meaning a weapon that has another thing over there. As you can see, I'm trying to get everyone a weapon that has a bonus to it, but it's kind of harder. It's kind of hard to do, and also a lot harder than I imagined. Because you need to always look at the vendors. That's annoying. You know what, let's bring our original shaman over here. I think this was original shaman, but wow, he has only 2 spirit. So the bonus is for every 2 points. I guess it doesn't matter if they have 4 or 5. I guess he's a rookie shaman, he's a veteran shaman. I don't know, I guess I should just take the ones that I want to level up. To be honest, this guy is quite bad at his job, so I might as well just replace him with someone with 4 spirit. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally... Wait, what? I have another one over here. Why is this guy so weak as well?
They laid down
Retire them
their
as well.
weapon for a well-earned
Yeah, as you can
rest.
see, party management can be very, very annoying and obnoxious. So I guess he can fill the role as well, but he has only 28 health. Why am I changing him? Because this will be a harder fight than I usually do. So he has the magical twig, okay. So this is more or less an optimized party. Now why did I do that? Well, because if you have the souls you can change some of their abilities. And you can unlock some new abilities as well. So I want to unlock the Blood Rupture, because it's much better than Exterminate. So replace this one with that one. The target has bleed or poison to deal 150% more damage. It will deal just a little more damage, but it doesn't matter, because yeah, you will have, at this point of the game, you'll have some ways to do more bleeding or poison damage, because you can get a blessing from the altar that he gives you either bleed or poison chance. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't have to make sense, does it? So yeah, I was checking the merchant, you check the merchant, you check the materials, you check these guys, but I haven't seen any trades for them, so it seems like it's a waste of time to search for more trades. Because you'll barely get them anyway. Well, saying that, I guess I need to recruit this guy over here. He would be a great hunter, I guess. He's skeptic and lucky.
I have high hopes for this one.
I guess I can work with that. So let's go and do a mission. Yeah, the game is all weird like this. I think the game should have been properly balanced before being released, because it seems like the game did nothing not in early access. In about 2 years worth of development, it seemed like the game didn't move even an inch, to be honest. Also, the game is full of bugs, as you can see. Clicking on stuff is quite hard. And you also lose FPS during some mission selections. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. The game probably is ready to be played and it's worth a positive review, meaning it's 70-75%. It should be. I think it's at 50% right now, but I think that's unfair for the game. But I can see why people are complaining about some of the other issues and problems. Because if you get to the second stage of the game, which is the hinterland, and you don't have your buildings upgraded, it will be super hard. Also, if you don't understand some of the basic concepts, also over here you can upgrade your character, but it also has a chance to fail. I'm not sure what happens if it fails.
Something of worth in an unlikely place. This statue tenders a strange gift.
There's the goblin in the box.
Their power grows.
Okay, so the effects are permanent, but the corrupted goblins are lost forever. And the corruption chance can be improved at the layer quarter. I'm not going to go more than that. Yes, leave the shrine. So as you can see, this time you actually have some permanent buffs. Wow. A bit afraid to approach that thing. It looks like a Necronomicon. Well, let's approach it. Test of mind. 5 mind only? Well, I guess mind is the hardest one to get. Oh, 18 mind. Well, good luck. The chances of me getting 18 mind is basically 0. That means you need a party that has a lot of mind bonuses. %% life, whatever. Yeah, so let me see. Now the best option would be to go up, because you have a few battles. The shrine can also be helpful, but I don't know, let's just go up. The battles in this chapter can be really rough, as you saw. As you saw in my other episode. Now, I don't know what to say about the end game. I think I'll reach the end game in about 10 hours. Okay, let's just do this combat. Frozen, finally. They are rarely frozen. So now I usually use Frozen and Hex. Yeah, so much poison. They do a lot of damage. Wakey, wakey. I guess we got very bad bonuses at the beginning, but it's okay, we can handle it. Good job, too. So see, that would have done a lot of damage to this guy over here. Is it worth it? Nah, not really. Look at the time units. So that's 3 time units, and that's 3 time units as well. So I guess you should always use it.
The first foe is slain.
I guess I could have done it. He gains 4 health with every attack. I guess I could have done that another way, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I guess it's kind of appropriate for the goblins to fight so many spiders and other wild creatures. At some point we were mostly fighting humans, but I guess we got demoted. Yeah, sure, let's avoid getting more damage. Sometimes it's just better to avoid getting more damage than healing, because healing is very, very weak in this game. And I'd rather not play more rounds to lose more HP of everyone. Look at how much poison we have. Yeah, let's just finish the fight and then maybe we'll have an easier fight next time. All of the bugs are squished.
The unsavory lot will bother them no more.
But also the rewards don't really grow. As you can see, we are fighting much harder battles, but the rewards are not really there to justify you being in this area. So I was farming mainly in the first area. What is that? This is just a pretty light show. Also, never turn your back to the enemy, because if you turn your back to the enemies, you'll be surprised, which will be just you taking less turns than the enemy. Yes, this is a fight where we could potentially heal more. Also, you can use life shock on the enemy to stun them, which is great, because then you can use wakey wakey if you get it.
A violent blow.
Which, as you can see, has the potential to do a lot more damage. Give me wakey wakey on him as well. I don't know, the system is a little weird, because most of the times it will favor the enemies a lot more than it will favor you. I guess I can use devious shot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll finish the first wolf.
Encouraging progression.
And now I don't have any heals on him, okay. Not slow. Huh. Yeah, so I guess the game can have its moments, bad or good. Yeah, not much to do over here, just attack straight away. Peace-Bane arrow. I guess the hunter is very good at dealing with multiple enemies, but as you can see, there's no point in taking 2 of them. I don't know. The balance of the game is so weird. I guess the hunter is much better suited for the animal fights.
Cretins.
Finally got some food.
The grizzled
Yes,
smith
yes.
greets them kindly.
I guess I really want to upgrade his stick, because he attacks more enemies at the same time with it.
Fine work.
Can I upgrade this
Evident
chance?
craftsmanship.
Yeah, felt okay.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, how unfortunate, we barely got one of the upgrades. And like I said, it's not really worth it to fight the tougher enemies unless you are farming, and if you're farming you should probably do it in the other area. So just take the easy fights and progress the story a little more. The game still seems fine to me. I mean, it's much better than what is currently on the market. It's just that I was expecting a little more diversity in the gameplay. You'll be doing this for so many hours. He's frozen, nice. Frozen is like a stun. Except you are not allowed to hit him.
Shattering blow.
Dung trap. So, if you put the trap on an enemy and if you attack, you have a chance to do that, but it seems like it's such a big challenge. It's hard to set up, because then you need to attack with another little goblin, and the goblin might miss its attack, and basically you waste damage if you don't kill or attack the enemy while he's in the middle of other enemies, so I don't know, it's meh. So slowed and stunned, that's great. Well, until he does the double bite. I was under the impression that that would heal the bleeding as well, but I guess not. Blood Rupture, oh, this is so much better now.
Away with you.
I guess that was the better choice with Blood Rupture and our little...
Caution.
Our little guys inflicting more bleed. Let's not waste another turn.
Exceptional skill. An unpleasant encounter.
We have some food, we should be okay. So always look what's up ahead, because you don't want to waste healing or food if you can avoid it. Seems like you need so much wood, you will not even believe how much wood you need. Hundreds of wood.
Harvest.
We go to the question mark. Oh, that's a skeleton. Wait, that's not a zombie, it's a skeleton. The conflicted skeleton. Follow your instinct. Warlock or Acolyte. Total spirit. Yeah, I don't think we'll pass the test of spirit. We have very little spirit in general. And as you can see, these are for the tests are for the second chapter of the game. The first chapter you need either 10 or 12, but here you need 16, which is a huge requirement in my opinion. Most of the tests will not pass anyway. Good jump. Also, don't start harvesting the wood or whatever else is there, because if you start harvesting and the enemies will come near you to attack you, they cannot attack, but that might cause the finger harvesting to bug, and then you will not be able to harvest it, which is annoying. Oh, I forgot to use the meat to heal some of these guys, oh well. Man, this never seems to work, they never freeze the target like that. The enemies have such a big advantage in this chapter, so I don't know how to get better goblins.
A powerful start.
Because you need to breed them and get them the better traits, but the traits don't help that much either. This pain arrow. It's 17 damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're heading in the right direction. Looks like they prefer eating your shaman, so that's why I usually have shamans with health instead of damage. Bleeding. Long shot, yeah, as you can see, this is not so good. I guess the double damage would have been okay. That's so bad. But as you can see, the wolves and the zombies have the same mechanic. They increase the damage of their allies, which is annoying because you shouldn't have two mechanics on the same enemies. Especially if the game doesn't have that many enemies to begin with. I guess we can start healing slowly, but these wolves do too much damage now.
And time
15. 15 damage. Well, I guess I can throw the trap so you can see how it works. Did we trigger the trap? Oh no, it says trap failed.
A precise assault. A galvanizing victory.
Yeah, so as you can see, using the traps is kind of a luck-based thing, more or less. They never trigger when you want. Wow, that was a lot of injuries we sustained. Just because they hit so hard and there's nothing you can do to avoid getting hit. Which is one of the problems of the game. You don't have any real defensive abilities.
The cold stone mutters its great promises.
Yeah, so I guess you can get permanent upgrades if you try it like this, but I don't want the goblins to get corrupted either. That 19% chance to fail.
Imbued with fell magic.
I'm so afraid of asking what happens if they fail, if they get corrupted. They might just die. And then I might not be able to finish the mission. I don't know, it's weird because if I actually get the very good goblins, that means I would need to level them up through the system again.
For the weary.
Yeah, please.
They rest and reflect upon the day's events.
So you had the chance of a better heal because of our upgrades or just 2 points of power, which you're always going to take. Okay, and this will lead us to the mission. Saving the orcs. Which is kind of annoying because we're not really fighting for the goblin kind, we're fighting for the orc kind.
They stuff their packs.
Oh, that's it? Oh yeah, so this is the story part of the mission. You go up a hill, you notice all of those things, and then you continue in the next mission by going down the hill to the thing. Meh. His punches are rock solid. Wait, did he go through there and then... did he escape through there? Maybe I was not looking closely at it. Oh no, that's orcs and halflings chasing each other. Or more like halflings chasing the fleeing orc. The zombies are fighting everyone, but the halflings also want to catch the runaway slaves. Fighting the undead is so annoying. Oh, they're surprised. That's great. That means we have a few extra turns ahead of us. Tired? I guess I should heal up, since I got the chance to heal.
First foe is slain.
That actually went surprisingly nice. Okay, this guy cannot be made to bleed. And this guy becomes super weak at this point because there are no beasts here. They are classified as undead and large. I guess just hit him with your little chair, your stool. Crunchy attack. Also use life shot on the zombies, it's actually great. Oh, he resisted the stun? Come on, really? He resisted the stun of the heal. Yeah, I don't think I'll have time for another set of healing items. Might as well just finish it.
Staggering hit.
Look at them.
Modest victories.
Real boxers in the background. I'm not sure how that is burning since the undead didn't come with fire. What? He got defeated by a zombie? That's silly. Oh, that's a different type of a zombie. Oh, that's a ghoul. So the ghoul has a bit more meat on his bones. A weird tongue. And bone protrusions. So he's almost like a boss at this point, I guess. Oh, he resisted the stun. That's, I accidentally clicked on the wrong character, but it worked out in the end. Oh, everyone is resisting the stuns. Not much I can do about that. I have to take the hit. 18 damage, 12 damage. Yeah, that's what the game is sometimes. Sometimes you don't have anything to do but wait for the normal hits to come. Yeah. That can be super bad because you're just going to get more and more damage while they just continuously buff themselves like that.
It takes caution.
See, he's almost dead. And they're even buffing each other even more. You cannot kill the enemies in the first turns because of how hard it is to get the killing blows. Yeah, he might get injured. Don't get attached to your little goblins. 16 damage, that was decent. But even more moaning. At some point I think you'll just be able to one-shot my characters. I don't like this at all. Okay, we need to kill the zombies. Which is not so hard to be honest, but I think he will get eaten by the zombie if this keeps up. Well, I guess this was useful.
Nicely done.
What? The ghoul can bleed? But I guess he has 90% bleed resistance, so he got he got made to bleed by 10% chance.
Excellent strike.
Then a stun, which is nice. As you can see, the stuns don't really work as you think they work. They just delay the turns a little more for you. Blood Rage. That's the best skill he can use because that barely did any damage. We can use Devious Shot because he's bleeding. Yes, please, I cannot risk another turn of this guy.
Bold attack. Goblins are a very
They are so much more dangerous than the normal zombies. And you only get 15 gold for doing that.
fine baubles.
That's barely worth taking, to be honest. It feels like that should have been a boss fight. Feels like the missions keep going a little further. I guess again, RNG also plays a big part in this, and because we barely got any food, so with what am I supposed to heal if I don't get food? Okay, this looks like it's leading to a big boss fight, and I don't want any more boss fights. Okay, we finished the level. I was worried for a moment, but as you can see, it takes a long time to finish a single level because of the way the combat is designed. Yeah, there are a lot of things they could do to speed up the combat, especially not having that small delay when you start, when your goblins have the attack. What's the point of fighting the warden now? Kill the warden. Oh, we actually get an imbued bone which has a better freeze. 30% chance to freeze. Well, I guess it's more or less the same thing, you just get a little more damage. Yeah, I think the developers should have worked more on the game, not for more time, but more in general on some of their mechanics.
Just what's needed.
Now, I would normally also buy the ore, but as you can see, I barely use my ore or my stone. You need a lot of wood, though. And as you progress more through the game, you get access to the other buildings, but for now... Wow, I don't know, this game has some small problems, big problems, depends on how you view things. So now I'm supposed to go into the hinterlands again and do the same combats all over again and get to the camp and do the same thing. At least in the other map you have to go all over the place. See? You have various rewards for the missions. This would give you 10 wood and 10 stone. 100 gold. Yeah, at this point of the game I will just go over there to do the wood mission so I can upgrade the guild, the raider guild to 3. Because I need so much wood. Also, to see your wood you just have to click on the ladder and you'll see it. As you can see, we have 45, so we definitely 100% need to do that mission. So I guess it's farming time, because otherwise the combat will be too deadly and we'll just lose all of our good goblins, and then we'll be forced to farm even more to raise the goblins to the same combat proficiency, more or less. I guess it's farming time. See you next time. Bye bye.